How's it going, everybody? This is Mark from Family Kitchen and Crafts. I want to talk a little bit today about homeschooling. We homeschool our grandchildren. In fact, there's one over there now playing a game, another one over there doing something, I don't know. But we found it really convenient for homeschooling because me and my wife are both retired. We have the time to do it. Even if you're not retired, even if both of you work, you can start a little side hustle and build up enough money to where one of you can stay home and homeschool the kids while the other one works, but the other one, you still got money coming in, you still got two incomes coming in. Let's talk a little bit about homeschooling. The general concept that homeschooling embraces the fact that there is no one right way or wrong way to teach or learn. You need to be a little flexible to be effective, and the same applies for your learning space. Your home will need to be modified a little bit so that homeschooling you know, can be good. You got to be organized. Your schoolrooms, your household has to be organized because it'll be a whole lot smoother and more enjoyable when you're homeschooling your children. Start by getting rid of the junk that's accumulated over the years. That's what I've been doing the last week or so. If you haven't used it in a while, you probably don't need it anymore. Be ruthless about it. That's what I did. If I don't need it anymore, we're going to have a big yard sale next weekend. I'm going to get rid of all of our junk. And what I don't get rid of, I'm throwing it away. Get yourself a little space set up for your homeschool. We use the table. The kids got their laptops. My wife will sit here and she'll guide them. And a lot of the stuff that they do on their laptops now, but she still does some with the books and like that. With the math, you gotta stay right on top of them too. You know, make it cheerful and colorful. Your area, your homeschool area. Get some crafting supplies and like that. So you can teach the kids crafting and cooking. That's what we do. The kids help us. We bake and we cook and we make little crafts and stuff. Get pencils and paper and crayons, scissors, rulers. Get a. I remember a little while ago we made this volcano. They had this volcano kit. And we made a volcano and it erupted all over the place. It was pretty neat. There's all kinds of things you can do. There's many different approaches. Everybody has their own style of teaching. I mean, somebody might say, well, you can't teach your kids that. We got to do it this way. Just use your own method of teaching. You know, you know your children best and you know what they need. So, give it your all. There's a lot of resources out there. In fact, on our website, Family Kitchen and Crafts, I have a book. You can get a copy of it for $7.95. It's pretty reasonable. On how to be a homeschool professor. It'll teach you all the ins and outs of homeschooling, what you need to do, what you don't need to do, things like that. Homeschooling is really not that hard at all. If you just, buckle down and, you know, do a little bit of research on it, there's a lot of websites and like that. If you pick up a copy of my book, there's a lot of websites and stuff in there which you can go and visit, and they'll give you. Excuse me, man, I got this COVID. They'll give you a lot of tips and tricks, and where to go and what to do and resources to use. There's this one approach that it's called the unschooling method. This approach, it surrounds the child with opportunities to learn in an unstructured environment. It's like interest initiated learning. Get something that your child's interested in and let them learn from, like real life experiences. Let them learn from pursuing their passion and their personal interest. Let them get, learning opportunities from that. Because if you try to teach a child something that he don't want to learn, he ain't gonna learn it. Find out what they like, what they don't like. Even if it's like math, they don't like math, but they still got to have math. So, you got to teach a certain amount of math. You can, there's a traditional method too. You use a structured subject times focused on working through textbooks and workbooks. This approach is very goal oriented, yeah, and extremely organized. If you're not really a big organized person, or you like to do at your own pace, that might not be. There's a lot of other things in there. Just visit our website and pick up a copy of our book, How to Be a Homeschool Professor. It'll explain everything you need in there. And if you still have questions like that, there's a my phone number's on the website. You can give me a call or send me an email. I'd be more than happy to help you. That's what we're here for. We're here to help others. This is Mark from Family Kitchen and Crafts. I'm wishing you a blessed day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you, and we love you all.